What's up, guys? It's your boy What If Anime Guy, and I'm back with another video, bro. I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back. Yeah, I know you guys were missing me, cause I missed y'all niggas. Anyways, let's get into this. No, wait, we can't do that yet. Take our time. Let's take our time. Anyways, I want to give a shout out to all my subscribers. Starting right now, this is a road to 200 subs. I made it to 100 and I think 27 subs, bro. Oh, bro, I think 127 subs. Never in my life I thought I would ever get it to that much subscribers on YouTube. Bro, I am so hyped. I am so pumped. I know a lot of YouTubers that be going harder than me, that be doing this longer than me, ain't got that much subscribers, bro. I'm really appreciative of it, bro. But anyways, this, as you can see in the title, this is What If Deku was the king of the dragons. Oh my god, was the dragon king. I want y'all to go like. I want y'all niggas making me emotional. Let me tell fuck. Oh yeah. I want y'all to go subscribe, like, and comment. Hold up. You know that's not how we do it around here. You know that's not how we do it around here. I want y'all to go destroy that like button, go destroy that subscribe button, and go destroy the comment section below. There's a little bell in the corner. Go press it. When I put out new videos like this one, you gonna get it you gonna get a notification. I'm such an idiot. But I'm really pumped for this. Oh my god, I've been saving this one for so long. My brother gave me the idea for this one. I've been like holding it back, but I'm ready right now, my G. I'm ready. Anyways, let's get into this. So he kicks out with Izuku Midoriya being born, my guy. Izuku Midoriya, give me a second. Okay, so I'm back. So we start off. Hasashi, Izuku's father, ain't not gonna be no deadbeat in this one. I'm telling you, he ain't gonna be no deadbeat. Anyways, so let's start off. So we have Izuku Midoriya being born, right? I'm gonna give him my birthday. I don't know. I just want to give him a birthday this one, cause if you track back, I ain't never gave him a birthday once in any of my other what ifs. I'm telling you, I never. So I'm gonna give him my birthday, October the 5th, 2006. That's right, I'm 14. Y'all niggas are wondering, I'm 14. Yeah. Anyways, let's get into this. Let's go. So Zuko Midoriya being born, Sashi in the corner, he has a big old smile on his face like a little punk bitch. But anyways, he's smiling, he grinning, he happy. They one day, so on the 1 week of the first week of Izuku's birth, he's already on the first week he starts displaying powers. Those dragons that you see in the background are start popping up and shit, and like it's getting hype. It's getting super hype. So the energy is there, right? So even from a young age. Sorry if you hear like my family in the background. They're like having an argument. Like I don't never see a family argue that much. But anyways, I'm coming off topic. Anyways, so Izuku Midoriya from a young age he be displaying quirk powers, and the heroes took this to notice because it could give me. Never mind. So like a kid from a young age displaying powers. 1 week. Give me a second. Hello, okay, I'm back. Like the shit's going on. So like now, Deku from a young age displaying his powers. So like the heroes take notice to this, and they like. Anyways, I gotta go start my family, but I'm back now. We back. We got the energy. We live. So he displaying his powers, right? The heroes realize this, and like they hold up. How is a 1 week old child displaying powers already? So they already know from the jump he gonna have a super OP quirk. So like skip to when Deku's 4, and this is his quirk has already been manifested, but it hasn't completely shown up. He manifested a couple times during his classes, and his classmates noticed this, so he kind of famous, and like, so that when he's 4 and his quirk fully manifests, when he's in class, he literally trying to activate his quirk, and it's not working. So like they like, can't you do it? Just do it. So then he gets kind of angry. Then he like does this and cracks his knuckles, and then that's when the dragons roar out, and his eyes turn from green. No, what? His eyes turn from green to red. You know that his hair is green in the show, right? But just imagine the brown is green, so his eyes turn from green to red, and everyone sees this. And then like the dragons, then these three dragon spirits type shit start roaring out, and like everyone sees this, and the teachers are congratulating him. Bakugo awakens his quirk, its explosions. Bakugo looks at Deku, and Bakugo says he has a stronger quirk, and Deku says that's okay. And then Deku, then the dragon starts soaring out. Okay, you know, like he getting hyped for it. The doctors are the doctor, and you know the doctors are hyping him up. The teachers are hyping him up, saying that he has an amazing quirk. He's gonna be an amazing hero. He didn't really care he didn't really care for their opinion. Skip to when Deku's 14, right? So then one day, Deku's walking, and then like I said, you know, this as you can see, this is gonna be a bit more wholesome. The relationship between Deku and his girlfriend is gonna be slow. The girlfriend that you're about to see in a second, like in a couple seconds. The relationship is gonna be slow, so don't expect them to smash on this very first part. And I know I said this in another part that they ain't gonna smash, and I still ended up making them smash. But like I said, a couple days ago, like a week ago, I starting to get into wholesome type anime. I mostly just watch badass anime with a badass main character, like Arifueta. Like, ain't nobody gonna tell me Kazuma. I don't know what his first name is. All I know is his last name is Nagumo, and like, ain't nobody gonna tell me Nagumo ain't no badass. Like, I mean, that's mostly the anime I watched, like a badass main character. But then a couple days ago, I started getting into wholesome anime, like softer anime. And I'd be like, hold up, this shit hard. Like, the main character be getting hoes. So like, so I said, you know what? It would be awesome if I made a what if about this shit. So then, that's when my brother offered the idea of a dragon king, and I'll be like, what if I put them both together, and then that's gonna be a awesome what if, and ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing. Yeah, and yeah, I definitely intend to go places with this what if. Definitely intend to go places. But anyways, we doing it. Sorry if you're hearing like my mother in the background. Like they start arguments about everything. So sorry if you're hearing like the background. And sorry, like, if you hear some wind in the background, too, that's, like, my ceiling fan from my room. Because I'm in my room right now. So, you know, Deku, skipped when Deku's, like, 14. Did I say 10 or 14? Never mind. He's 14. And he meets his future girlfriend. Which is, as I said, Lucy. You know, Lucy. You know who she is. You know her. You love her. Lucy. You know, so like, she's walking, and they're walking, and you know that cliche in anime, she's holding up books. Give me a second. Sorry about that, but I'm back now, and we back now, so we ready for this. So like, she's holding up books because she's going to the library, because in this, I'm gonna make her somewhat of a nerd, not complete nerd, but kind of a nerd. Not nerd, did I say nerd? Not nerd, not full-on nerd, dweeb. Yeah, that's more of an accurate description. Semi-nerd, dweeb. Not there yet, but close. So she's a dweeb. So like she's a bookworm, basically. And then, you know, she's walking carrying the books, and because, you know, she's a bookworm, she's carrying a lot of books. She's covering her face with that shit, like, only in anime, my friends. Only in anime where you see shit like this. And then she's covering her face with the books. Obviously, she bumps into Deku, who's walking, and she tells him sorry.
He tells her sorry. They apologize, and then she's taking up her books. Then he goes down. He's taking up her books, helping her. Their hands touch. Like that cliche when their hands touch and they instantly fall in love. Like, just because you touch someone's hand doesn't make it. Never mind. So like their hands. Give me a sec. So I'm back. Their hands touch. She be blushing, dog, and he blushing too. So like Deku and her both blushing. So like now Deku offers to come to the library with her. So like they sit down and they're reading together. They're having fun. They talking. So then they Deku kind of catches feelings for her. She kind of does the same, but she shows it a bit less. Like you know what I'm talking about. She shows it less. So then like Deku, they just come, and from that day on, for the next, I would say, 2 weeks, the next 9 months, they be hanging out at cafes, the library, and and then on the 8th month, the the month before the UA entrance exams, Deku asked her out. Ask her out. I'm so stupid. Like, how couldn't I pronounce that? Deku asks her out. He asks her out on a date. On a date. Damn it, I keep fucking up. So like, she says yes because she likes him too. So then they go to a cafe, a cafe they normally go to. They have a good time. They having fun. Deku offers to walk her home. She accepts. They having fun. They making memories. They're wholesome together. They be having their fun. It be romantic type shit. So like now, that when they reach the Lucy's doorstep, Deku kisses Lucy. So like, yeah, he kisses her, and she kisses him back. So it's official. They a couple. They together now. So fast forward 1 month to the UA entrance exams. If you wanted to know, give me a second. If you wanted to know, Lucy's quirk is she can summon. Her quirk is called Spirit. She can summon an animal. It's not gonna be all the zodiac. She can summon the only the bull. She can only summon the bull. In this one, it's gonna be different than normal. So quirks are gonna be like ranked. So quirks are unlike in the normal My Hero Academia. Quirks are gonna be ranked. You have failing quirks known as F class quirks. Mid, D, then you have. I'm arranging the alphabet wrong, but just bear with me. So then you have F. It's like this: F, D, C, B, A, S, and then S, S. And then you have triple S class. The rank your quirk is determines what school you go to. Obviously, if you're B class, if you have a B class quirk or above, if you have an A class quirk or B class quirk or above, you're allowed into UA. You have the ability to take the entrance exam. Anything lower than that, and you cannot take the entrance exam. So now, she doesn't know. Deku already knows about her quirk and already knows what rank her quirk is. If you're asking, it's an A rank quirk because it works like this. Sorry if you saw that notification that my phone's at 15%. I'm sorry. F. She's a A class quirk, so she has an A class quirk. She's allowed to take the entrance exam. She doesn't know what Deku's quirk is between the span of the 9 months and the 1 month they dating for. She doesn't know his quirk. On the day of the entrance exam, she asks Deku his quirk. Deku gives a smothering grin, a weird grin, and then he says you'll see in the entrance exam. And then, spoiler, he's triple S class. Yeah. So now, if you wanted to know, Bakugo is he has a S class quirk. And if you also want to know, Todoroki has a double S class quirk. Just putting it out there. This is obviously Uraraka is not going to be Deku's girlfriend in this. And I'm going to tell you what rank her quirk is later in the story. Later. So now, Deku, they sitting down. And like, they in the holotorium, they talking. Ida jumps up. If you wanted to know, Ida, A-class quirk. Exactly. I don't know how he got it either, but A-class quirk. So now, obviously, Ida jumps up, and then he points at Deku, and then, they having their beef. Give me a second. So, sorry, my cousin just walked in. I was about to say sister. How stupid am I? Anyways, Ida jumps up, points at Izuku, says he doesn't think Izuku should be taking the exam. Take it in consideration because Izuku's quirk is so strong, and you're gonna find out how strong it is in a moment. Haven't you realized yet? Even you guys don't know how strong he is yet. Only I do. Normally I would give him a situation where he shows off his powers, right? Not in this one. Not this time. Anyways, so so he points at Deku and he doesn't think. Ida's kind of a jerk. Okay? Well, not kinda. He's a jerk. He says Ida is friends with Bakugo. Obviously, Bakugo, if he and Bakugo are friends, that means he's most likely a dick. Obviously. So so he and Bakugo jump up and he said, Bakugo and Ida say they don't think a weakling like Deku should be taking the UA entrance exams. Deku scoffs and brushes it off. And Lucy jumps up and she's defending Deku. And then shit about to go down because then Bakugo fucks up and he calls Lucy a bitch. You don't call the anime main character's girl a bitch. You don't do that. 101. Anyways, she calls Lucy a bitch. And a worthless bitch. He calls her a worthless bitch with no talent with a pathetic A-ranked quirk. She gets kinda sad. As Lucy normally does. Because she cries. Hasn't no one realized she cries a lot? But we're not gonna get into that. She cries. Deku sees this. And he gets pissed, my guy. Like, uber pissed. And the dragons start coming out. And he sends out the female looking dragon first. And Bakugo blows it up. And then he's about to send out the strongest one out of this trio, the black one. And then President Mike tells him to stop. President Mike finished with the announcement. And then Bakugo and Deku back off. Bakugo still mocking Deku, calling him a weakling. And shit's happening. And now it's time for they take the written exam. About Deku, we're not gonna announce what Deku comes. He's not gonna get first in the written exam. I'm gonna make him kind of empty-headed in this one. So he barely just passes the written exam. He just barely passes. Then it's time for the physical. When you destroy the robots and shit. So Deku and Lucy are talking, and the reason why Ida didn't call Lucy a bitch was because Ida likes Lucy. He's in love with her. So now Deku and Lucy are talking, and then Ida walks up to them, telling Lucy to ditch a loser like him and come to a A-ranked quirk like me, coming to a boss with a good quirk like me. And then Deku gets kind of angry, but then Lucy sees this and she shrugs off Ida, and then he scoffs, walks back to Deku. They doing their bully shit, and then Lucy's trying to calm down Deku, because even now she doesn't know what he's capable of, so she's just calming him down and telling him that their words can't hurt him and shit, and he calms down. Now it's time for the physical. They tell each other to have good luck and they're gonna split up. Or so then Lucy they give each other a kiss goodbye and shit, and like see you soon kiss, and then they split part ways. So then now Deku says he has some anger built up that he needs to release, and anytime a main character says that, it means they got anger. Deku releases. This is not his full power, okay? This is basically semi-dragon power. What you saw before, give me a second. This is his semi-dragon power. What you saw before were like just bursts of it, and that's why the dragons looked watery in a sense. He was like oozing from his power. It was like his power oozing out, creating those dragons. And then like this is when he activates his power on, and he gets the dragon arm gauntlet, and then he creates this ball that you can see. He shoots it and it's just destroying. The farther it goes, the bigger it gets, and it's just destroying the area, destroying whatever robot's in its way. Deku gets 100 points from that shot only. And everyone is astounded by this, and Ida's jaws drops. And then Bakugo says, "Don't pay attention to that loser." And then Deku fires off another attack and another one. One of his attacks glimpsed a 0-pointer, sending it flying, and thus landing it close to Uraraka. Deku notices this, so he goes this mode, pulls out his wings, and flies towards Uraraka at top speed. Well, top speed at this form. No, this is his full form, but not his full power. You know what I'm saying? You following me? So he goes full form, shoots off towards Uraraka, and then this creates that giant that giant ball of energy you see behind him, and then uppercuts the robot, the Zuya-Pointer, sending it flying into space, into a black hole and shiz. And then he goes back into his normal form, goes back to this, puffs out air and shit. So now Uraraka just looks up and thanks him, and she's kind of angry because she's saying it's kind of his fault at the same time. So she doesn't know whether or not she should thank him or kick his ass because it's kind of his fault, and he kind of sees that. Then Recovery Girl comes, heals Uraraka. Lucy saw what Deku did. She rushed over to him. She hugs him, and then Uraraka walks up. She's talking to Deku. She hugs him and thanks him. And then Lucy sees this, and like when they get the flustered face of anime girls and they get kind of angry. She gets angry, gets somewhat jealous. She gets jealous, and then Deku looks around and sees that Lucy's jealous, and then he breaks the hug and tells her it's okay. There's nothing to apologize for, and to thank him for. And then they go on with the rest of the exam. So now that's still not Deku's entire power. Don't fret, my G. So now it's time skip. End of the entrance exams. The heroes are going over the students' results, and they review the video of Izuku because somebody videoed it and put it online. So they reviewed the video of Izuku, and they're talking about how amazing his quirk could be, and how he's a... Oh, quick suggestion. There are only 4 triple S rank quirk users in the world. One of them is All Might. One of them is Endeavor. I'm not sure who I'm gonna make the fourth one yet, but obviously Deku is the third of the triple S ranked users. So far you have Endeavor as one, All Might, and Deku. So they're the who else I'm gonna make third and last? Okay, I'm gonna make it because he can literally just cancel quirks. Eraserhead. The fourth quirk, so they only know about the 3 quirk users: All Might, Endeavor, Eraserhead. They wanted to keep the identity of the fourth a secret because he's a kid. He's a kid. So they wanted to keep it secret. And let's just say you're lucky. The world is lucky if it gets 4 quirk users every 50 years. Every 50, it's lucky if it gets 40, if it gets 4 triple S quirk users between the span of 50 years. It's lucky. Cause let's just say triple S quirk users are OP as shit. Yeah. So now let's move on. Now it's time for the first day of UA. No, I said time skip to the end of the UA entry exam. We cut from the teachers talking about Deku and how great he is, and how young he is to be a triple ranked quirk user, triple S ranked, and then we skip to Lucy and Deku walking home. Lucy asks Deku what does he think of that Uraraka girl, and he says he likes her. She's nice. And Lucy gets upset by this and kind of sad, because nobody want to hear their boyfriend saying they like that girl. No one want to hear that shit. Anyways, then Deku sees the sadness, and Deku hugs her and tells her she's the only girl for him. That sounded kind of cringy, but let's just go with it. And then he kisses her passionately. Damn, that sounded even cringier. He kisses her, they're in the middle of the road kissing. And, she gets okay again. Time skip to the first day of UA. Aizawa already knows that Deku is a triple ranked quirk user, triple S rank. So now he's telling her, and then because he wants to see just how strong Deku is, Deku goes, he wants to see how strong Deku is. He calls for his practical shit. His practical. Let's just say the reason why the reason the practical was done was because Aizawa wanted to see how exactly strong Deku was. So then they change into their PE uniforms, go out to the front platform. They do the jumps, the run. Deku does all of this in this form, so he comes first. He beats Ida. He does the run, the jump. Strength test. He uses the arm with the claw to do the grip test. And that now it comes for the what was I gonna say? It's time for the ball throw. The ball throw. Lucy goes up. She gets 15,000 meters. Well, Lucy's not the one that threw it. The bull did. Remember I said Lucy can summon spirits. Okay, the bull threw it and it went 15,000 meters. Uraraka got infinity. Bakugo threw it. Let's just say he got 22,000 meters. Todoroki threw it 36,000 meters. Ida couldn't throw it because his arms are weak, so he offered to kick it. He kicked it. He got 7,000 meters. Now everyone's Kaminari throwing it, Mineta or Yajiroze, Mina, all of them niggas, Hagakure, all of them niggas throw it, So then, now it's time for Deku. He's the last person going up, and and then Aizawa says go all out. Deku goes all out. He goes in this form. Right as he's about to throw it, he stops, and then he asks, and then Eraserhead says, "Why did you stop?" Take into consideration, all the girls are gawking at Izuku, because he has silver hair, red eyes, neat looking wings. He be neater than a bitch, looking like this, and he just be cool and shit. So then, Deku just be chilling. He be chilling. He about to throw it, then he stops. Eraserhead asks, why did he stop? He said, is it okay if I make someone else throw it? And then he asks, what do you mean? And then he says, you're gonna see in a second. He summons out, like how he's a king. He has to have a royal guard. This is his first royal knight. This is his second. I know the picture's kind of blurry. And this is his third. These are his 3 royal knights. Sorry if you saw that. These are his 3 royal knights. Royal guard, more likely. More like, there's royal guard. Give me a second. So, all the girls are gawking, and he decides to use this royal guard to throw the ball. We're gonna call him Preton. This is Preton. This one's name is Preton. This is Methros and Gaia. We're gonna call him Gaia. He's like the leader of the 3 knights. They all kneel before Izuku. They all kneel before him, like how servants would. They kneel. They call him. They call him out and ask him. They ask him what is his command. We see now we cut to a flashback of when Izuku was young and practicing his quirk in the mountains, training, and then he accidentally summoned out all 3 of these niggas. And he was surprised at first, and then you cut back to now time, to the present. So then he picks this nigga. What was the name again? Plyton. Fix the names. Plyton, Extros, and Gaia, like before. Gaia, Extros, Plyton. So he picks Plyton to throw the ball. Both of them go back. Both of the other 2 disappear. Extros and Gaia disappear. Plyton takes the ball from Izuku, saying, "Your wish is my command, master." He takes the ball, and then Izuku has his hands folded, and then he throws the ball, and it goes zooming, and I mean zooming. Aizawa clocked it out. One million meters. I'm the fuck which he got infinity. Yeah. Playa got infinity. So now Playa disappears too. Then Izuku powers back to this form, and says, "Is that all?" Everyone's mouth, including Bakugo and Ida's mouth, is dropped. The girls start questioning Izuku about, sorry if you hear that. It's like, there's a football match going on, and because I live close to the football field, their voices just are so loud, they rush in. Never mind. The girls start, because Deku's kind of muscular, they start touching up with Deku, They start asking him questions about, like, the 3 nights they just saw. And the 3 nights they just saw. Oh, and keep in mind, Deku is going to get a final night. He's going to get another night sometime soon. And I guarantee the night is going to be female. Guarantee it. Not sure what it is going to be, what it's going to look like yet, but it's going to be female. And so then, they start touching Zuko, asking him questions. Obviously, Lucy gets jealous by this. And then you see All Might jump down. And then Lucy gets jealous. All of them, and Uraraka starts telling Deku how amazing he is and how great he is. And then they start asking, remember, Deku's kinda dumb in this. So they ask him what rank is his quirk. And he says triple S. And they start laughing and telling him that's a good joke. And then Bakugo and Ida start laughing and calling him an idiot for telling lies. And then he says he's not lying. And they say there's only three S rank, triple S rank quirk users in the world. And Deku says no, there's not. And they all they're still laughing at Deku, calling him an idiot. And the only person that believes he's telling the truth is obviously his girlfriend, Lucy. So now Lucy tries to ask him if he's sure, and he says, yes, I'm sure. Then All Might jumps down and says, All Might jumps down, the number one hero. All of them start gawking at him and says, young Midoriya is telling the truth. And they say, wait, what now? He's telling the truth. He is the fourth and strongest member of the triple S rank users. All of this time, Aizawa was silent because he didn't want to tell the class, but All Might just jumped out, blabbing it. And then Aizawa asks All Might if he's an idiot and he shouldn't be revealing the identity of the youngest and strongest member of the triple X rank users. And then All Might pats Aizawa on the back, saying there's no harm in it and that it's okay, and like all that shit is. But it's not okay. It's not. So anyways, it's okay. They're shocked. They're amazed. They're gawking over him now. And like that's how it goes. See? Told you I would take this one slow. You know how it is. There's been What If Anime Guy, and this I told you this one would be wholesome. This is What If Deku Was the Dragon King Part 1. I know. Part 1. And I know y'all niggas just anticipating when I'm gonna release Part 2. But don't worry. I'm gonna release it soon. So I want y'all to go subscribe. I want y'all to go like, subscribe, comment, turn on post notifications. Wait. That's not how we do it around here. I want y'all to go destroy that like button. Go destroy that subscribe button. And go destroy the subscribe button. Did I say subscribe button twice? Go destroy the comment section below. And it has been your boy, What If Anime Guy. This has been What If Deku Was a Dragon King Part 2. Did I say 2? God damn it, I'm so stupid. Part 1. And it has been fun, but we out.